Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fabulous.
Oh, I just broke the shoe, no. Okay, well, welcome to the first session of today, and my beautiful assistant here today. I'd like to be known as Pompom, but it's really Pancham. Pompom or Pancham, whichever you prefer.
Both work.
Both work. And my name is Benita, and we are going to do your first session of the day. We're going to address a coaching skill today called telling versus asking. Telling is the manager of the past. Asking is what we're asking you to think about today. And making that switch from telling to asking. Yes?
Or at least understanding what could be different between the two.
Oh, sorry.
Just press me. Yeah, okay.
He's gonna, the beautiful Pompom is gonna get the slides up. So this may be a little bit of a switch for some of you. For some of you, this might be really easy. You may already be asking most of the time. So, now as managers, sometimes you're still gonna have to tell, but when you're in a coaching conversation, we're gonna ask you to think more often about asking rather than telling. Good with that? Yes? So the difference
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, the difference between telling and asking. Flo, would you like to read us the first, over here on the far side, directive, when we're only telling?
Telling what to do, solving someone's problem.
Giving advice.
Offering guidance, asking questions, helping another solve.
Okay, so that's kind of the flow. You may be directly on the directly side, or indirectly, non-directive, helping someone else solve their problems, or someplace in between. Yes, it isn't either or, do or die. It's a scale. We're going to actually move along that pathway. Are we good? Now, how are we going to do that, you say? I don't know, Benita, how are we going to do that? Okay, we have for you, just special today, a role play. Yay! Yay! You're ready?
I am.
Okay.
Okay, so if we take a moment to look at the flip chart here,
Yes.
we
So,
can explain.
we're going to have some star actors today, right? Okay.
But there is no retake. Okay, so the idea is here, and we're going to run this with you. We're going to role play, divide ourselves into two teams. So one team is on this side, and team B is on that side. Team A, let's call this as team A. So shall we assemble the team right away? We just need two volunteers from this side to balance the boat on this side. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, thank you. So your subject is, you're the ask team. And team B, your subject is the tell. We have a scenario for you. So the idea is for you to build the scenario as a team, but at the end only two need to be in the role play. You have a manager and you have an employee. And the scene is, the employee is a star employee. 5 years of work, super at work, but the last 4 weeks.
So,
Go ahead, yes, sir.
I'll share that with you just so you have you as the, this is the asking.
This is the asking.
This is the asking. So you're the manager coach and you guys are the managers. You have a star employee. He's been your star employee for 5 years. Just totally awesome, this person. All of a sudden you've noticed a change in their behaviors. They're often coming in late and their work has a lot more mistakes than before. And this is sort of in the last 2 months you've just noticed this. Now you're going to meet with this employee. You're going to role play this for us. So this group you're going to have a manager coach and the employee. In this group you're going to have a manager and an employee. And I have it written down for you so you don't forget. Okay? And so one person is going to be the manager and one person is going to be the employee. And I also have
This team is called manager coach.
this team is manager coach.
And an employee. And an employee.
And this team is the manager.
Four actors.
Two actors.
One is a manager coach, one is a manager.
Yeah, But
Each team has 2 actors, a manager and an
So
employee.
two altogether.
yeah,
Okay?
Yep.
Ready, set?
Yeah.
Okay, are you?
3 minutes to prepare,
Yeah.
and then you have 2 minutes to do the actual role play.
In front of the group?
Yeah.
This is,
You have a total of 4.5 minutes left.
Oh! So you have 2 minutes to prepare the role
1
play.
minute.
They don't
Help
get,
us.
they don't get 20 minutes.
Help us.
No. So it's just role play, so we need to be asking.
So we'll have to make the debrief shorter because we don't have enough time.
Who has to be doing this?
Who wants to be the troublesome employee? I can be the troublesome employee.
I'll do somebody else.
I'll be the tenant. I'll be the employee.
The first reaction.
I'm okay. I didn't notice that. This is the manager coach.
here's his tablet. Okay. Sorry.
You're the manager coach. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. Okay. It's exactly the same.
So
One manager. One
Right,
manager.
how's that piece of work? Oh, often coming in late, okay, yeah.
Same scenario. The manager will get the skills is on the skill. Or
You got one manager, coach, and one employee?
unless you want anybody else.
No,
Are you ready?
No, I'm fine.
Are you ready then?
Yes,
Are
we
you
are.
ready?
good.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
you two are ready?
This team wants to go first.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what they're gonna tell us.
20
Show us.
seconds.
Go.
Hi Joseph, how you doing?
I agree. Good something, but
Yeah, that's good. Do you have time for a coffee?
yeah,
Fantastic, let's have a coffee. So Joseph, how you feeling?
I'm feeling a bit odd recently.
Yeah, I don't know, you've been coming in a little bit late. You know, what's the reason for that?
I don't know, so many things seem to have changed, and it's not like how it was before.
Yeah, what was it like before? What did you like?
So I don't know, is this a good time to reach out to you then?
Absolutely.
First thing really is that you've always been available to me before, and just in the last 6 months you seem to have taken just whatever I do for granted.
Okay, that's really good feedback for me to hear, Joseph. I'd really like to gain your opinion and 2 minutes. And,
So do you have 10 seconds to close this up?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I can't do the whole
Okay.
coach model, but yeah. So how about we set up a time that we can discuss this a little bit further?
Brilliant. Freeze. Thank you very much. What did you observe? Your first reaction on what you saw of the role play before review?
Sorry.
If it's okay for you, give me a
Yeah,
tick mark.
okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah? Right here.
I'm happy.
30 seconds for you guys to get ready and come here and do your role play, and you'll have the same reaction to give at the end of it.
Just, I'd like to know more. I just don't have time.
I'm the manager.
Okay?
Oh.
Wow.
Hey, hi Susie.
Oh, right.
Oh, you're a little bit late for the meeting, but it's okay. We'll see what next time we catch up. Yeah. How have you been?
Oh, fine.
Okay. Hey, it's not going to be an easy conversation, but you know, I noticed you've been late for the last 2 months. I've been watching you. What's happening, Susie? You didn't used to be good.
Oh, well, I mean, first of all, I didn't know, run the clock so strictly. I don't know, just, I just got too much on my plate, so, sorry.
Too much on your plate. You never talked about it before. You never raised it.
Yeah, it's just, some work stuff
performance, you've been submitting work late, the team's really discouraged, students, you've been persistently late. I'm concerned, Susie. We need to talk about this, we need to get down to the root cause. This cannot continue.
Freeze. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Help me.
Oh, you can't help but be nice though. It's quite nice. Really nice. Oh, nice. No, you're really little bit middle of the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's quite nice.
Yeah.
You're telling
I'm not stealing stuff.
So what's interesting is the transition, as we make a link with what was said when we started, was when you move from telling to asking. You see the shift. And that kind of brings us closer to looking at what needs to be done, perhaps, to create an environment that would foster coaching. And that's what Chris will take over from us. Thank you very much. If
So
they
now
told you it's not
through-
pressure, it's wrong. Okay, so we need to choose the.
3 minutes, yeah, you can,
We need to.
We can discuss and we can go to them, or do we just announce?
we're all gonna hear it, so. They
Okay.
have 3 minutes, you have 3 minutes right now to get your thoughts down on the feedback sheet. And then you can figure out who you want to hear from.
Okay.
So you pick one, I'll pick one.
Sure. For me, it would be interesting to listen to someone I have not heard yesterday. So,
Okay. As well, can we instruct?
You've decided who you'd like to hear from?
Yes.
Okay. And so we're gonna have 5 minutes total, so 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes from each person.
Could I request you, Joanne?
Okay, sure. Okay, I guess for me, I find it very engaging, fun, and you actually make the whole group participate. You know, and I feel very energized, especially the part of the morning.
Very interesting.
The other thing is, I like the way you ask for feedback. Flip chart very simple, the ask and the tell. Very quick survey around the room, and I like that. Very spontaneous in the sense. And yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, the last one, your style, the delivery, I like it. Make the whole team very lively.
Thank you. I'm okay if you're harsh as well. What would need to change? What would make it easier for an audience to be more engaged?
Well, I guess for me, where I'm coming from is when you're partnering Benita, probably, have to split and see who comes in first, because there were times when both of you
We were clashing. True.
Other than that alone, you stand alone.
Is my volume okay for you in the back of the room? Is it too loud? Because sometimes I get obnoxiously loud. Nothing else. I mean, you can kill me. I still vibrate.
The next 2 days I will.
So definitely for the next one as well, I need feedback from you. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you for paying attention.
Can I ask you for feedback, please?
Yeah, I similar feedback. I think it's like really great energy to open up for this session. But I can see your confidence just like pouring out to us, and you're very knowledgeable about the things, and the preparation is great. The exercise was really great to have us engaged this way, and really reinforce the learning. That over the night I kind of forgot everything, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So, and having us to read off the chart, and I thought that was weird, but then it was actually works, and then we remember more. So I really appreciate doing this exercise. Just really great.
Thank you. And room for improvement?
I think similar to Joanne, it's like the little bit of the handoff between the two. I think it's difficult for the two individuals, but
I missed that one.
he was talking about the
It was 3
exercise.
times that we clashed.
Wow. Yeah,
No, not that I felt it, but
I think the one that was obvious.
you know,
to me
meta
was-
training, you kind of know, oops,
Yeah.
it's an oops moment.
Then he was kind of telling us how to do the
Yeah.
exercise, then you have the sheet prepare, and then you handed it, you stop him and handed it to us. I think that was very obvious for us, like, at least for me. But other than that, I didn't notice it other two times.
We have to drink the same drink.
Yeah, but it's really great.
All right.
Thank you, Flora.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
And Chris, the floor is yours.
So they'll get their forms.
Now it's up.
Yes, now. They'll get their forms, provided you're finished writing on them.
I can